They head to the front lines for firefights across our region and all of drought-plagued Florida. 200,000 acres burned so far, and now that battle has claimed the lives of two firefighters working a blaze in Hamilton County in North Florida. Their deaths under these circumstances are the first since 1985. We're joined live by Scott Peterish with the Division of Forestry based in Loxahatchee, a face familiar to all of us. First of all, our condolences for the loss of two of your comrades. And do we have any more in the sense of some of the particulars? I know the official comments have to come from there, but do we know a little bit more about what claimed their lives?
The only thing that I know is that, and this is happening throughout the state, was a wildfire occurred on June 16th, about 2 p.m. They contained it, and then they were actively managing it for the next few days. On the 20th of yesterday, on June 20th, the fire broke out, and the two wildland firefighters responded to it, and the tragedy occurred.
Mr. Peterish, perhaps we all take it for far too much for granted. Talk about the general dangers you face and how quickly these fires can turn and what kind of precautions and training you're constantly trying to do to avoid these kind of situations. Again, not knowing all the particulars here, but speak to that, please.
Well, under normal circumstances, wildland firefighting is an extremely dangerous profession, and that's what I say under normal. Right now, we're facing throughout the state of Florida abnormally extreme wildland fire behavior. So what normally a wildland firefighter with years of experience would be able to size up an area and say, okay, I can go in and do this, they're really having to step back and reevaluate, because any shift of wind, and the land is so parched, and even the live vegetation is so dry, that a shift of wind, the vegetation ignites, and then the wildland firefighter is in an extremely dangerous situation.
Speaking generally now, not to this situation, but are you concerned about resources being stretched too thin, not enough people, not enough eyes out there to stay on the job and keep everybody at peak efficiency with all that you face right now?
Well, the Division of Forestry is really good at moving people around, resources in critical areas. We have resources from Fort Myers, from Punta Gorda, from Martin County. We've also have resources in other areas. But what we're doing, we're actively managing and watching 14 wildfires in Palm Beach County for a total of about 9,000 acres. And they're growing every day. Thank goodness today there's no lightning, so we haven't had any fire starts. But the guys are getting tired, and they're working the best they can.
Scott Peterish with the Division of Forestry, a sobering, sad reminder today of the dangers you all take onto your shoulders every day. On behalf of all of us in Florida, we appreciate the work that all of you do for us, and thanks for giving us some perspective today.
Thank you, Michael.